Do you personally see demons?
A lot of times on people, I will see a crow on their left shoulder.
The kinds of stories that we do are unique in that people are sharing with us things that they might not be sharing with their own family members or friends, deeply personal things.
They told me to go into a room and two men came in and raped me.
I think the reason why so many people have trusted us to do so is because they've seen over the course of the past few seasons that we will not exploit them, we will not sensationalize their stories, and so they've trusted us enough to just open themselves up to us.
You are very emotionally invested, it seems, in the topics.
Yeah.
And tell me sort of how you think about that as a sort of formulation of the show.
I never go into the shows thinking I'm going to become emotional. I mean, I happen to be a fairly emotional person, but...
What was the moment that really struck you as?
I met a 17-year-old girl named Ashley who was trafficked, sexually trafficked, as an 11, 12-year-old child.
I can't just not talk. I can't just let it go.
And this horrific story that this girl was telling me that happened when she was a child was so traumatizing that I lost it completely. Like, it wasn't even just like tears rolling down my eyes. It was this full emotional cry. And what was interesting about that experience is I made all of the male members of my team sit outside with the exception of our DP. And as little Ashley is telling this story, I hear from outside the room all the men going, and then we all just lost it because the courage that it took for this girl to talk about what had happened to her was so profound.
On the other hand, you have, there are shows that are lighter.
I'm still young enough to have sex, so I want that. That has to be one of the things that I have to have.
Every day of the week?
Every day of the week.
We don't always want to tell stories that are so hard-hitting and so challenging. Our show about seniors, Secret Lives of Seniors, there are some seniors who are living life to the fullest and others who, as a result of a stroke have become completely disabled.
Right.
Come on, Daddy, let's do your pills right now, okay?
Did your dad participate willingly? Easily?
My dad was actually pretty cool about it. He's
His two journalist daughters.
Yeah,
so.
he was very low key and very cool, and he was actually very pleased with the way the show turned out.
You mentioned that you creative control. It's a new network.
Sure.
So
it's evolving.
How do you think about that, or is there pressure, if any, to pick attention-getting topics?
OWN is a pretty new network, and I think it's just really starting to find its voice and its audience, and it's definitely been an interesting experience, starting a show on a brand new network. But it has been so supportive, and I really, truly believe that I wouldn't be able to do this show on any other network.